New at 10, the Senate Education Committee introduced legislation today about students using school facilities. This bill would not allow transgender students to use the bathroom or locker room of their choice.
Instead, it would require students to use the bathroom of the gender assigned to them at birth. And if passed into law, well, Caldwell School District's proposed gender identity policy and others like it around the state, which would have allowed students to use the bathroom or locker room they feel comfortable with, well, those would be illegal. Abby Davis was at that meeting tonight where there was another large crowd that showed up. Abby?
Well, several hundred people showed up, and many of those people couldn't get into the actual meeting. They capped it at about 60. So a group of churches held a prayer and praise time outside. One state lawmaker told me letting the legislature handle this issue is what's best for students and parents. Not everyone agrees on how to create a safe environment for students, particularly transgender students.
We should be offering them mental health solutions and not physical solutions that are actually harming other people.
Being a trans student, if I didn't have the opportunity to be myself, I wouldn't find the people that I find supportive around me.
It's a hot button topic, with school boards like Caldwell's actively addressing the issue.
3281 is evil.
Monday night, school board members listened to public testimony about proposed policy 3281, which would allow students the freedom to use whatever school facility they're comfortable with.
I don't think anyone should be able to say that's okay for children to be possibly sexually exploited or put in an uncomfortable position.
But transgender students like Phoenix McCoubry say the policy would ensure all students feel welcomed and accepted at school, with equal access to school programs and activities.
My mental health would not be where it is, and I wouldn't be able to come and support other students because I quite honestly can't say that I would be alive if not given the opportunity to be myself. I'm advocating for our people, and they're not misguided. They need comfort and support by their community, not to feel ostracized.
However, as State Representative Brent Crane said during the meeting, the state legislature may decide the issue for the Caldwell School District.
There's been some concerns of things that have happened nationwide in bathrooms where you have transgender men in bathrooms with biological women, and they're not good stories.
On Monday, the Senate Education Committee introduced legislation against allowing transgender students to use school facilities of the gender they identify with. That includes restrooms and locker rooms.
The gender you've been assigned at birth, that's the bathroom that you're going to use.
Crane believes having laws in place on the state level relieves some pressure from school districts like Caldwell.
Parents want to know as they move from school district to school district competing in sports that the locker room and the bathroom policies are going to be uniform and the same, and that their children will be protected.
Crane told me he's not sure when the Senate will hear the bill, but he said likely within the next few weeks. He's anticipating the bill will pass through the House and Senate with no problem. But in the meantime, that Caldwell proposed policy is just on hold.
And as we point out, there are several other school districts across the state that have a policy like this already in place. So should that bill go through the State House, as Representative Crane believes it will, it would make all of those, well, illegal.
All right, we'll continue to follow this. Abby Davis, thank you.